Mr. Monk. Look at us cycling at the... Are you cycling, really? Been here 5 minutes. 28 calories. Super accurate. Ugh. It's totally an estimate unless you're actually putting in, what do you call it, actual heart rate and all that stuff. Cool, man. Good to hear you're on it. Hang on, I gotta go put the butt lube on before I get started here. I'm on the hardest. Doing a quick sand, but good. Just make sure, even when you're on a hard setting, try to keep your RPM up to like 90 revolutions. It's kind of always the goal. Breathe entirely perfectly. Believe it or not, you know, just depending on, like, most people on average, like, without really thinking about it, like right here, I imagine, let's just say right now, I bet I'm doing an average of like 75 or 80. And I'll tell you here in a sec when I connect. Watch. It's just kind of like a natural rhythm. If you're going really slow like this, all right, let's go back to this natural. So see there? Because naturally I'm doing like 78, 75. Oh wait, damn it, it didn't stay there. But 90 is a little more intentional, where you just kind of keeping that RPM, like right here, I imagine I'm like right around 90. If you're, so you gotta look at it two ways. You can put it in a hard setting where you're like going really slow and grinding, which that is good and has some benefits. But if you're looking to be more in a fat burning sort of zone, a very efficient calorie burning zone, you want to be kind of spinning. So you don't necessarily want the gear hard. You want your gear or resistance hard enough that you can keep a steady spin, keep that heart rate just slightly elevated. All right, let me figure out what I'm gonna do today. The G spot. You don't want that. Maybe we'll do this, whatever this is. I'm gonna try to get myself warmed up here. I have to charge this thing up again. Stupid thing. This leg is still not quite right. We're just gonna keep pushing. I'd really like to be able to put down some effort today instead of just feeling like I'm spinning. And there's nothing wrong with it. The spinning and burning calories, sweating is all good, but I really need to put down some work. I'll take it, man. I feel so, between getting COVID a few weeks ago and then this leg muscle has been acting up for like 2 weeks, I feel just severely behind as far as preparation for national championships in January. I have not done a decent workout on the bike in a few weeks. It's just been get on and ride. I'm gonna try to put down a little effort today. I don't think I'll be in lactate zone or anything like that. I'll definitely be in, a higher level tempo. Kinda, it happens. And you got to think about blood flow, stuff like that. There's just not with everything you're doing, the leg movements, everything, and plus the way you're sitting, there's just not a whole lot of blood flow going down there. Good grief, man, I'm already hot. I didn't even turn the heat on in the gym. It's pretty cold in here right now. All right, we're gonna warm up like another 5 minutes, and then I'm gonna really try to move into a tempo zone today. Just see how the leg feels. I need to do something about these grips. It's like I'm gonna come up. Tad. So let's see here. Okay, let's see. So if I loosen those 4 screws, I can turn it up. I wonder if the hoods could just come up. Let me see. Is that an adjustment? Have to figure out how to adjust these hoods. Oh wow, how did we... Oops. Actually downshifted it to gear 1. 3 more minutes. 3 more minutes of warm up, and I'm gonna try about a 2 minutes in tempo. Maybe we'll just kind of commit to 1 minute. If 1 minute feels good, I'll do 2 minutes. We'll come out of it and then do it again. I just gotta try to slowly work this leg without keeping it in a injury mode, if you want to call it an injury. It's just a tight muscle that won't release. Brian, how you doing, sir? Yeah, we did it, man. I'm loving it. So this is test ride 2. Gonna try to give it, I don't know if you know this, but I've been dealing with a leg issue for about 2 weeks now. And over the last 4 days, it has just been a mess. My hamstring and the gastric muscle, my wife has been working on it. So I really haven't been able to put down real efforts, but today I'm gonna try to work a little bit more into some of those tempo zones and really kind of put this thing to the test. I don't think it would be a good idea to do a max. Like, you have no idea how bad I want to open this fucker up and just see what it will do on a sprint, but would not be a smart thing right now. Let's see, what'd you say, Mr. Monk? This has been fun. I'm about to fucking die, so I'm gonna end here. Good to hear from you, Mr. Monk. Glad you were on the bike. Hopefully we can play some Call of Duty Zombies here soon. So, Brian, first impressions, I love this thing. I put it pretty close to my road bike, my racing bikes, but I went just a little higher. I still don't like the hood position. I want to leave the bars where they are, but I want to pull these hoods up just ever so slightly. I mean, it's not bad, but you know, just they're not Dura-Ace, and so they just have a bit of an awkward feel. And so I think if they were just up just a tad, it would feel better. Okay, we're 15 minutes in, so I'm gonna try to put me in a little bit of a tempo for a couple of minutes, just to see how the leg feels here. Well, perfect, we're going up a hill, so I'll try to hold somewhere right around there. A little more. There we go. Oh, too much. Oh, where are we going? I don't know what route this is. Never mind. Do you know no, I don't. I can't place my any particular event. I really don't know what caused it. I think it originally, so my wife diagnosed it a while ago. My wife is a physical therapist, well-known physical therapist. Used to work for this place, but has gone independent. You know, she works with professional athletes, MMA fighters, soccer players, professional pro ball players, Holly Holmes. She diagnosed it as the gastric muscle right behind the knee, you know, coming around the back. All right, we'll see you. Take care of those dogs. And it has just been tight. And it comes, goes, comes, goes, comes, goes. Just aggravating as hell. All right, we're gonna hold this a little bit longer. It's not feeling too bad right now. I'm gonna have to turn this fan on. Oh shit. I gotta remember, change my gear and keep spinning. Don't clobber the gear right now. All right, we're gonna back out. Like I said, I'm just gonna keep a series of these things going. Oh, this looks like a nice sprint right here. Downhill sprint. Good grief. Oh. No, 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 no. Don't do it. Don't do it. I'm looking at that time and I'm thinking I could easily beat that time. I was at 42 seconds cruising. So if you figure I'm doing, let's see, 1,000 watts for up to 25 seconds. Doable. All right, spin, 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 spin. I definitely gotta put the saddle I normally use on this bike. I know I've already said it, but it's like every time I'm on it, it's like I know it. I'm familiar with this shape of saddle, and it just doesn't work for me. Another sprint. Is it downhill? Leave it alone. Leave it alone. Looks like this one's uphill. Little uphill sprint. Yeah. All right, I'm gonna back it off for a bit. It's feeling pretty good, but again, I just want to be careful about pushing it more than I really need to right now. Let's just take it easy, then we'll do another. Looks like I did about, I don't know, I think that's 10 or 12 minutes going across the screen. I can't remember. I think it's 12. Or maybe it's 10, I don't remember. So it looks like I got a good minimum 8 minutes in there at a nice tempo. So let's just spin it out a bit. We'll do another one. Looks like we don't have anybody on YouTube right now. Yep, I definitely got to change this seat. Temperature drops tomorrow. Hope it doesn't get too cold this week because I prepped the trailer yesterday so my wife and I can take off, go camping, Riverside over Thanksgiving. We're gonna disappear. I don't think I get cold enough to freeze anything, but I've already got everything in there ready to go. Just need to top off the water. Okay, looks like we got about I'm gonna give it about another minute and we'll jump into another tempo zone. I need to really stick to the short ones. I pushed that last one a little bit longer than I probably should have just because it wasn't feeling bad, but that doesn't mean it's necessarily a reason to keep pushing it. All right, so we'll go at 36, we'll go at 37. Hopefully these hills, definitely play around with me more than the spin bike because I could just hold a certain resistance where this is continuously changing, so I have to keep in mind I got to change gear to keep myself in there. Unless I put it in erg mode, which I don't want to do that. I really want to just kind of keep used to more the realistic feel of having to change gears with minor elevation changes. All right, here we go, 37. We're gonna put ourselves back in the tempo here. All right, here we go. We'll go to 40. .38, so 2 more minutes. All right, 1 more minute. 30 seconds. Two, one, okay. Not pretty good. I'll get hang on a sec. I get some more lube in my shorts. This saddle has got to go. Should have got off the bike. I can feel that leg just wants to tighten up. Come on, leg. And another sprint. Ooh. Another sprint. All right, so we'll try to do another little, get it back into tempo here. Maybe we'll just do a minute, come off it, do another minute. I'm just gonna do variations of stuff just so that I'm doing a little bit more work than I did yesterday. So we'll go at, well, we'll just go down 43.09. We'll go 43.30 and then go to 44.30. Well, right on the higher end of tempo. I think it's right around 250, 260. Oh, here we go, I missed it already. get close up real quick. Trying to remember. So these are my numbers from inside testing, and shit, I can't even see it. Yeah, I gotta check the source. Properties. Okay. OneDrive documents. Snagit zones. Okay, let's see here. Where are you? Personal, OneDrive. Why am I not seeing this? I think I went through this trouble last time where I was just looking all over for this stupid picture and couldn't find it. Personal document. Okay, I see. Okay, I know where it's at now. OneDrive documents. Snagit. Zones. Okay, here we go. Okay, now I can see the full size. So if I remember right on these zones, let me blow mine up a little so I can read. So the FTP on this is a bit lower than like my physical FTP. This FTP is based on doing like actual lactate threshold testing via blood sample. So it's a completely different graph. And my coach recommended that I follow it so if you look at it, it actually puts my tempo, if you want to call it zone 3, between 179 and 227, which seems low. So I try to follow this, but at the same time I kind of keep in mind a mix of like what I also know. Anaerobic threshold 227, 261. Aerobic maximum. What does the bottom say? Take shuttling 270. This is why I agree with this chart but don't, because like I know, and it's probably just the fact that I need to do another test to update this, but like I know typically, even at the time that I did this, normal tempo for me should be right in that 227 to 261. But here, according to inside testing, it's telling me that is my anaerobic threshold zone. But I don't know. So I follow it to some capacity, but not entirely. The one thing I do pay attention to is over on the chart, like depending on those zones that I am in, I definitely pay attention to the amount of calories that need to be in my bottle as far as percentage of fats and percentage of carbs. Okay, it's time to put us in another tempo. So we're gonna go right here, right at 50. We're gonna go for 2 minutes. Get myself right in that sweet spot. I'm going downhill, so I have to keep changing gears. I don't know about that, honestly. All right, 1 more minute. I'm gonna do a shorter rest and jump right back into it. Two. Coming up on 1 minute. We'll do another 2 minute. What, Joss? How you doing? One more minute. Oh, shit. Going up the hill. Okay. Back off. Come on. Change gears. What the hell? That was some bullshit. Enjoy your ride, machos. Hopefully it's a nice day wherever you're out there in Slovenia. I was downshifting and it wasn't going. I was literally pressing the button over and over and over, and it would not downshift. All right, we're gonna jump into another tempo here. Try and keep these things going. So I'm gonna go at the 58 mark and end at the 60 for another 2 minutes. It's really just as a kind of a variation of over-unders, but over-unders typically are you go over tempo, come under tempo, over tempo, under tempo. So workouts. So I have not. You know what? Let me pull one of those up. Have you tried running that changes resistance? Let me try that. Let me finish this tempo, which I got a pathetic start. I'll recover and I'm gonna switch to a workout. You got me interested in trying that. I'll just do a short one that has like a lot of changes in it. Yeah, you can. All right, one more minute. I'm a little concerned about doing a workout though. I'm gonna have to really keep it low right now. Okay, let's back off. All right, let me recover a little and I'll switch to a workout. I'm really curious to see how that works, for sure. No FTP test yet. Not yet. I need about 2 more weeks. 2 more weeks. Hopefully this leg issue is fixed and so it's too early. FTP test. Ugh. I don't even want to think about that yet. Okay, let's try a workout. Now I've not set this thing up. I don't know if it's going to give me an option to go right into erg mode. Just noticed this thing is not playing my music again. All right, in ride. Okay, save. I need a really one that really changes a lot. Okay, got everything reading. Let's go. And let's go down to workouts. Workouts. We're gonna go into, I want all workouts. Okay. Let's see. That one's got a lot of variation in the beginning. This one looks pretty good, although I don't want to do anaerobic. I mean, I could always take the percentage down too, you know. Like I said, I don't really want to work out. I just want to get an idea how this thing actually works. Come on, I need one with like a good amount of color in the beginning. Kind of like this one. Or this one, look at this one. All right, Dimitri, take it easy. I'm only going to be on like another 20, 30 minutes myself. Come on, I should just pick one and just... There's one at the beginning that had... We'll do this one, and then I'll just take the percentage down. All right, start ride. I don't really care where I do it. Let's just do it here. Start ride. I'm gonna take the percentage down. Let me use my phone. Let's see. Hang on, let me get my phone here. Take the bias down. I do not want to be putting those kind of numbers out. You can skip some part and work out. Okay, let me, I mean, I can tell that I have control over power right now. I just sped up there. So I believe okay, we'll leave it right there. Okay, so minute 22. I'm just curious if this thing kind of changes on its own. Okay, so look, I'm holding more RPM, so it's trying to keep itself right there. So I think it's adjusting based on my RPM. Let's see here. We'll know in about 45 seconds here. Oh yeah. It's totally adjusting on its own, keeping me on that 130 based on my RPM. So if I slow down, look, there's 130. So I definitely want to keep my RPM up. Oh yeah, that's really cool. I did nothing but just maintain my RPM and I felt the resistance come up. That is cool shit. Now I'm really impressed with not just the wattbike, but just the interactivity of smart bike, smart device connected to Zwift. That's called erg, okay. So it automatically goes into it when you do a workout. Does that sound right, Yash? Because I didn't tell it to. So I imagine if I keep this 90, 95 RPM on the next zone, the resistance is just going to increase still more. Yep, there it is. Super impressed. Check by default. I'll have to look at that. That is really super impressed. That's really cool. So we'll go to the 215. I'll try the 280, see if it bothers my leg. Yeah, wow, so clutch. Got the new wattbike. This is test ride number 2. Trying it in workout mode, which I haven't tried yet. All right, we'll try the 280, see if it bothers my legs. Fast feet in 10 seconds. How does 105 RPM look for you? Well, definitely impressed with workout mode. Whew. Yeah, it's really good. I got the measurements really close to my road bike. It feels pretty good. Also clutch. Other than this seat, I got to get this seat off and put my actual seat that I use. Isn't great for tall people. I don't know. I'll tell you, when I was doing this yesterday, somebody asked me why I bought the wattbike, and I gave a big list of reasons, but one of the things I didn't say in there is why I didn't get the Wahoo. When looking at the Wahoo, to me, just looking at the bike, it just looked like it has too many moving parts. All right, y'all, sorry. That's my guess, but I am not 100% sure. It's one of the things I've not really seen anything about internals, but as quiet as it is, I would say it's belt drive. Yeah, this one's magnetic as far as I know. Warranty, what's the warranty on it? This one is 2 years. Kicker core. That's good if you don't need the warranty, right? I mean, warranty is really only there to cover minor assembly defects. Manufacturing defects. Oh my God. All right, y'all. I may have to, like I said, I didn't really want to do a workout. So I'm still trying to get my leg to recover here. I don't want to aggravate it. Core replaced once. Doc, woo, twice. Ouch. I didn't know that Doc had his replaced twice. I'm really hoping my choice pays off. Like I said, I intentionally did not go with Wahoo because I looked at that bike a lot and like I said, the way I described it in my session yesterday to somebody that asked me about it, you know, I come from a very long history of mechanical background, from working in bike shops, owning my own bike shop business. I'm a truck and diesel mechanic for over 30 years. I'm more in the instructional capacity now for the last 20, but so I got a very strong background in mechanics, paying attention to good, bad, and I'm not knocking the kicker, but to me, just looking at it, I just deem that it's going to be more trouble than I want versus something less moving parts. You know, between the pivoting and everything else, I just like, nah, don't want it. I wanted something that mimicked pretty close to what I had previously, which, you know, stationary spin bike, just little to nothing that can wear out other than a chain and bearings, right? True, yeah. Definitely can come out of alignment. I think you would know that though. It's kind of like when my chain on that thing would come out of alignment or slightly stretch. I knew when it was time to adjust it. Which, listening to my wife's bike yesterday next to me, it's time for her bike to be adjusted again. I imagine this is just me from a mechanical background. It couldn't be that hard. Okay, guys, I'm gonna quit this workout. I can't do this right now. I do not want to aggravate this, what you would call it, my How do you stop the workout? I think you just end it, right? Made a plate difficult with it. Yeah, I'd be interested to look at it. They probably made it, you know, I don't think they intentionally design it. Sometimes engineers, they design shit that doesn't fit in certain places, and sometimes from a mechanic perspective, what seems like the easiest way to get it off, you got this in the way, that in the way, that in the way. So you got 15, 20 minutes of removing stuff just to get to this one little thing that just needs one little tweak of a wrench, you know? That's kind of the life of a mechanic. Okay, y'all. I'm gonna call it quits there. I know it wasn't probably a full 90-minute session. I know it was pretty close. But I'm gonna go ahead and call it another good session on the bike. And hopefully this leg thing will get itself going, yeah. So wow, so clutch. I got a video out there putting it together. You know, I'll put this camera up if you want to like this little closer view of it. I got sweat all over it. I'm gonna put saran wrap around a lot of this here and down here, just so that I can easily just wipe off the saran wrap and then replace the saran wrap once in a while. But I got some videos on my YouTube channel putting it together. I published another one this morning of the first ride on Zwift. I'll probably do some clips out of this one because today was the first time I've actually tried it in workout mode, and that was pretty interesting. I've never experienced anything like that before. Will definitely be a game changer in the workout realm. As long as I can get this damn leg, I got to figure out what the hell's going on with this leg. I mean, I know what the hell's wrong with it. I just don't know why it won't loosen up. My wife has worked on it, and the damn thing just doesn't want to cooperate. I don't know. I really don't know. It started out a couple of weeks ago with a tight calf. Now it's the gastric muscle like right back behind the knee, and it's like going into the hamstring. The bike is the wrong height. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's not my height. All my measurements have stayed the same. Double checked heights, make sure I'm not getting seat post slippage or anything like that. I really don't know what caused it. I can't think of any one moment that caused it. Now my wife knows where it's at. She's identified it. She's identified the knot in the gastric back here, up here on the inside of the hamstring, up here I should say. She wanted to drive a needle in it last night. What I mean a needle is my wife is certified in dry needling, and she wanted to put a needle down in the muscle to kind of manipulate it, see if she can get it to loosen up. But I was not a fully willing participant to have a 3-inch needle stuck down in my muscle just yet. I've been looking into CBDs, the topicals. I just never fully gone over that way. For one, for a long while, the company I work for is highly Department of Transportation regulated, and even though I'm not working in the driver capacity, I can still get random. And at the time, you just didn't want to get called out on anything. And now that the laws have loosened up a little bit and our company policies have loosened up, I'm probably going to explore that. You know, I guess we're gonna give it a try. Okay, everyone, that's gonna do it for me. Let me put my cameras back over here. Oh. Oh. Okay, everyone, take it easy. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. Let's see here. For some people, it has helped. Ice packs and other things. You know what I really need to do? In my freezer back here in the garage, my spare freezer, I have a pair of those. What are they called? Ice legs. You know those things that Phil Guyman has his company called Ice Legs. I have a pair of those. You know, they're essentially a full leg ice pack. Yeah, they're nice. I got them when he first put them out and he had a sale going on them and everything. So yeah, I've got a set in the freezer. Believe me, they're worth it. I probably I will today go pull those ice packs in. I'm going to put them on today. See if that helps. They're nice because you just keep them in the freezer and then you have a hard session, shower up, pull them out, lay them, you do the Velcro straps and wrap them, and just they sting for a while. Just once your legs kind of get adjusted to that ice cold temperature, then it feels really, really nice. They're well worth it though. All right, y'all. Also, Clutch, all you lurkers, thanks for joining. We'll see you around on the next one. You know about ice cold. All right, I gotta shut down YouTube.